Andy is a character in both the Fatal Fury and KOF series, and is the younger brother of Terry Bogard. His nickname is Human Weapon. Andy is one of Jeff Bogard's adopted children. When their father dies at the hands of Geese Howard, Andy decides to complete his own martial art in Japan to distinguish himself from his brother. During the time he spent in Japan, he trained in the art of Human Weapon.
Shiranui Ryu Ninjutsu. A decade after Jeff's death, reunites with Terry in Southtown. After a visit to Jeff's grave, they meet Joe and learn about the KOF tournament hosted by Geese. He enters with them in an attempt to avenge their father, but loses before reaching Geese. When Terry defeated Geese, Andy felt discouraged and returned to Japan to continue his training. During the events of Fatal Fury 3, Andy suffered a chest wound that continued to plague him throughout the series. After their first participation in the KOF tournament, a new tournament was held, this time hosted by Wolfgang Krauser. Andy, despite being in the tournament, has not accomplished much success. Since Geese's death, the collapse of Southtown, and the rebirth of Southtown, Andy has been busy training Hikutomaru through the methods of Shiranui Ninjutsu, instead of fighting in the tournament himself. He sends his student Hikutomaru in his place to find out what his apprentice has learned. At the end of the tournament, Andy sends a message saying that he is no longer his coach and has become his rival, promising that they will meet again in the future. When the new KOF 94 tournament was announced, Andy joined Terry and Joe to form a team. Since then, he always agreed to accompany his brother whenever he decided to enter a new KOF tournament. After a while, it seems that he reluctantly enters the tournaments, either under pressure from Mai or Joe. With the new rules in KOF 99 where 4-member teams could be allowed, Mai, in KOF 99, and Bluey Marie, KOF 2000 and 2001, joined the team. In KOF 2003, Andy left the Fatal Fury team to care for his student, Hikutomaru, who fell ill with mumps, a disease that causes swelling of the salivary gland. In KOF 2013, he joined his old team to revive memories of the good times. In the series, KOF Maximum Impact, Andy did not want to participate and immersed himself in training. He privately admits to Mai that he feels his fighting ability is powerless and wants to wait to challenge his brother. Andy is a quiet man. Andy works as a match observer and analyst. He has never won anything over his older brother, and seems to suffer from an inferiority complex because of him. He respects him a lot and feels that he must overcome him one day. He also loves Mai, but he rarely expresses it, because he personally feels that he is not yet mature enough to handle marriage and training at the same time. He seems confused by Mai's actions towards him but will do his best to protect her. Their relationship is often used to create a comedic atmosphere in the KOF and Fatal Fury series.